When was the last time we recorded?
I don't fucking know, dude.
It's been more than a month, huh?
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was the first time I chilled with anyone.
Really?
Well, besides the movies, that's the only thing I've done. I've been like a hermit.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel.
Dang.
Joining me is Eddie and Jose.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
So what's up, Eddie?
What's up, dude?
What's new, homie?
Nothing. I'm a pops now, dude.
Dude.
I'm a real daddy.
Are you Christian now?
Fuck yeah.
That's
knew
tight,
that.
dude.
So what was it? What happened? What was it like? What was the experience?
Dude, it's,
What are you, like 2-3 weeks in now?
she's about to be a month in like 3 days on the 30th.
Nice.
What is it, 27th now?
Mhm.
Yeah, so
So how many
Crazy.
days? How many days old is she?
what is it, 27 days old?
Damn, you're not counting the days, homie.
20, I don't know what day it is, dude. Since I haven't been working, dude, it's tight living like not looking at the clocks.
Thanks.
For real.
It's fucking, dude. Since I was 17, this is the first time I have not had to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even been taking like a real vacation. So, dude, I was kind of like going a little crazy at first before she got here, because I think I was off for like maybe 2 weeks before she got here, and I didn't know what the fuck to do, dude. I was looking at like the manager text messages, like what's going on at work. Yeah, dude. So it's nice to unplug and like spend time with the family, and yeah, dude, it's like unlike anything else I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been amazing though, but yeah, unlike anything.
Are you tired?
Not tired, because I don't really have like a schedule yet. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes like I'll wake up like at noon. Sometimes like I'll be up till like 3 a.m. So the cool thing is like we'll kind of swap back and forth.
Yeah.
So while she's looking at the baby, we'll keep an eye on her. Like I'll be asleep or yeah. So,
Like she just sits there and stares at her?
huh?
Like
Yeah,
she
she-
sits there and stares at the baby?
Yeah. The baby stares back. Yeah, it's, I honestly think like that's probably the hardest thing to get used to is the lack of sleep. But like, I mean, your body will handle it. You'll get used to it.
Mhm.
But other than that, dude, yeah, it's just been crazy. I mean, yeah, just watching her grow, dude. Like, even though she's only like a little under a month, like she grows. They grow fast, dude.
I know.
It's crazy
Yeah.
how fast. Like I think the most amazing thing is just watching her like kind of start like getting her eyesight and like just kind of develop more, like like her facial structure and everything. Like now her eyesight's gotten better, so now she's able to like kind of like look around. Sometimes we'll put like TV on so she can hear her music and she'll stare at it now and stuff. So yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's strange, but like in a good way. But yeah.
I was telling Jose how I had the feeling that you were kind of underestimating how like much of a responsibility you're about to take on because you kept planning stuff. You're like, no, I'm only gonna be gone for a week. You know,
Dude, I underestimated that part
yeah,
because like I didn't know babies had to eat like every 3 hours or like I didn't know that.
You didn't like look into it or anything? Like you were.
you didn't read the books.
Oh yes, I did. No, I looked a little bit into it, but I just guess I just didn't process it until she was actually here. I'm like, okay, like
Once you're
what
in
do
it,
I need to do? And like, yeah. And yeah, now it's like when I'm not with her, I'm like, shit, okay, I gotta go home. I gotta go home now. Like, keep an eye on her. So I think going to work is gonna suck for a while because I'm just gonna be thinking about her. But yeah, like I feel like it. I don't know. It's hard to describe, dude. It doesn't feel like a duty. It just becomes like second nature to you, like to
yeah,
look after her and feed her and stuff. And like, I was thinking about it today, like what has changed, obviously, besides like, having the baby, like what has changed like mentally in my head and stuff. And like, I have a lot of time to like think now, like where I didn't have that before because in my mind, like if I don't have anything to do, like I'll find something or I'll find something to distract me. And there's been times where, like I'll wake up at 3 in the morning to feed her, and I won't be on my phone. I won't be watching TV or anything, and I'll just be, one hand will be carrying her, the other one will be holding the bottle, and you're kind of just forced to think. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like when people just, you're chilling outside smoking a cigarette or like drinking coffee, and you're just kind of like in your head.
Just like present.
Yeah, yeah, and I feel like I was missing that for a long time, and it's nice to kind of like reflect on the day, and just reflect on what's happening in front of me and all that, and then just thinking about the future and everything. So I feel like patience is like the number one thing I've gotten from this.
Yeah.
Like, the biggest lesson, I guess, so far. And like, yeah, it's awesome, dude. Like, I love it. It is a lot of work. But luckily I have a awesome partner, because Ellie is like on it. Like when she's with the baby, like that's the one time that my brain could shut off and I can like sleep, and I don't have to worry or like be checking in on her. I'm like, okay, she got it. And there's times where she'll be like, fuzzy or crying, and like, I don't know, moms just have like this thing where they just know what to do.
Instinct.
And, yeah, dude, and it's crazy because like, yeah, she'll hold the baby and like 2 seconds later she's just chill. She's so calm, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, astonishing. And plus the whole like birth thing.
Did you watch?
I didn't watch. I did cut like the umbilical cord. I was just there, like kind of like right next to Ellie, like kind of
Yeah.
talking to her. It happened so fast, like and it's not like the movies at all. Hollywood screwed me over, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not like it all. It happened really fast, and I'm glad, because like, yeah, it's scary, dude. And I like, it felt weird because obviously they're in a lot of pain and like all this shit that you don't even know what the fuck is going on. There's like 3 nurses in there, and you're just fucking hoping like, oh, okay, I hope everything turns out okay. But once the baby is like out and she's like, with us, like it's just like all that weight just like left, got off my shoulders. So it was just like, okay, she's here, she's okay, like awesome. That was like my biggest concern, dude. Like I don't know, I think a lot of people want to share like their horror stories when it comes to that, because it's like, I guess, more interesting. So in my head, like I was thinking like of the worst shit, like, oh, what if this happens, what if that happens? And it's like, luckily, like, I don't know, we had a lot of support from family, friends, and people sharing their stories, and like that helped a lot. That kind of like made me feel like, oh, it's gonna be okay. And yeah, it's been great, dude. Can't wait for you guys to meet her. The only thing that sucks is like it's been cold. So it's
Yeah.
like we've been like hermits, dude. Like, we haven't really gone out too much. When it's like pretty warm, we'll put her in the stroller and take her out, or give her sunshine. But
Just wrap her in a cobija.
cobija with the lion.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been awesome, dude. And like, shout out to everyone that's like been there and supportive and everything. Juliana has been sharing like, tips and stuff before the pregnancy. I mean, before the birth, and then after too. And you guys were there. Shout out to everyone. Just, it's been tremendous, the support we've gotten.
All right, you can leave now.
Oh, thanks. Later. Yeah, but it's been cool. It's something that I never saw myself doing,
Yeah.
but now that I am doing it, it's like, yeah, this is fucking tight.
So you said that like you guys haven't done anything really since the baby's gotten here, except for the movies, right?
Yeah, that was the first thing.
So what was that like, being away from the baby for that first
It's
time?
weird because like in my head, like I know she was with my mom. Like I know she's safe. I know like everything's okay. They have everything they need. Like I've made sure they have the bottles or whatever. But I'm still like, okay, I need to get home.
Yeah.
Like so it was weird. I'm sure it gets easier maybe as time
It
goes
doesn't
on.
change.
Yeah.
No.
And thanks. No, but I mean, I think once she's able to like kind of like look out for herself a little bit, she's able to walk and potty and all that. Like, it gets a little easier, but like I think right now, just because
I
she's a
agree.
newborn, like it just I'm just like thinking about her, and I asked Ellie on the way home, like are you like, do you miss her? Like, are you thinking about her? She's like, yeah. She's like, the whole time, and I'm like, yeah, me too. But I think it's also because it was the first time
Yeah.
that we weren't with her, you know, and well, for at least that long. Because sometimes like I'll run to the store, you know, or she'll run to the store, and I'll, you know, keep an eye on her. But yeah, it's that's a weird feeling, being that like connected to someone, and like being, I guess, that like protective, you know.
Yeah, and then like you have to kind of think in terms of we
Yeah.
instead of me, you know? So like having to make decisions that aren't just going to
Yeah.
like affect you, you know, but like your family, you know? So like, for instance, like going anywhere, you know, like for me, like a good analogy, I guess, would be like those who don't have kids, right? It's easy for them to just get in the car and go. But for those who are parents, it's like hooking up a trailer first and then going, you know, like there's just there's
It's
just
a
an
whole
ad-
like preparation.
yeah,
that
there's like
goes
an
into
added
it.
layer. So
Yeah.
like in my instance, you know, like no different from you guys having to go bring a baby bag. Like I still have to carry things around to prepare it as well, you know.
Yeah.
So like that, like it doesn't change in that sense, like where you're having to kind of like think bigger and beyond just yourself, and also like having them like in like the forefront of your mind. But it does get easier in the sense where, you know, like my kids are getting a little older,
Yeah.
and like there's a lot in them that I can trust, you know,
Yeah.
to know like how to behave themselves, you know, how to distinguish if something seems dangerous, you know, when they're not around us and they're with somebody else, you know, like, and it just kind of helps with the whole like being more comfortable going to do something without them,
Yeah.
you know, like for instance, like Alexis and I plan to go to Mexico next month by ourselves, like without the kids. It's for a couple of days, you know, so like we'll have somebody to watch and support them, but that was harder for us to do before, you know. Now it's a little easier because we're a little older, like especially Naraya like is communicating more like expressively with her words,
Yeah.
so it's a lot less, you know, like are they going to be prepared for this, like what if somebody's choking, like are they going to be like around, you know, will they know what to do, you know what I mean, like those types of things. You know, it doesn't change, like I said, like it doesn't stop being there, but it does, like it changes in the sense of like, you know, as they get older, you know,
Yeah.
and what your situation is, like it's different as time goes on, you know. But right now, like, dude, she's brand new, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
No,
like there's a lot, like she depends like on you
100%,
guys
Yeah.
to survive, you know.
Yeah.
So like, you know, those instincts to, you know, to always kind of just want to be present when you're not present, you know, that's, of course, that's natural, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Is yeah. I am like, I can't wait for her to like to start like, you know, walking, so I can actually like go on adventures with her and stuff. So I'm stoked for the future. I'm enjoying the little time right now that she's this tiny, because like I said, from like the day she was born to now, like I already see like a huge difference in her, and that's only, like I said, like less than a month. And it's like day and night difference from when
Yeah.
she first got home to now. And she's a lot bigger now too, and it's like crazy how much they grow like in 1 month. You know, she gained, I think, a little over 3 pounds now.
Oh wow.
So yeah, she's getting big. So yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to this new
Era.
definitely.
Fatherhood.
Well, I mean, like in your like, so before the baby, like the era in which your relationship was, you know, like the dating, honeymooning type, you know. Now your guys' relationship has developed into the parenting phase of that relationship, you know.
Yeah.
So like, what's cool about my favorite part about you know, having kids, you know, especially like when they were babies, is like the whole going through that experience together, you know, and learning how to do that together, you know, because you're both sharing your individual experience together.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like adding a layer of your relationship that you haven't explored yet, you know. and doing it together is like very fruitful.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. Like, I get to see her like in mommy mode. And
Yeah.
I was like, it's like awesome, dude. Like, it makes me like feel like, damn, like I knew she was strong, but like now it's like, she's like, damn, you got this, like, you know. But like you said, I think our communication has gotten better. Like I said, like patience with me has like, you know, you have to be patient. You know, there's times where it's like, yeah, you're fucking tired and like, you know, but you have to do this, and it's so rewarding too. Like you kind of feel like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just like not like, yeah, obviously, you know, this baby will die if you don't take care of her, but
That's
like,
a huge accomplishment for me. Like every day, like it's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. I'm not responsible for like, you know, something going wrong with my kids.
yeah. But yeah, it's just cool, like communication, dude. Like and like I like it's never like 50-50. It's always like, if you're tired, nap, I'll take care of her. Like we don't have like a schedule where it's like, okay, from this time to this time, like I'm gonna watch her. Because to me that's kind of stupid. Like, because if you're tired, just take a nap. Like if I'm good, like why wouldn't I watch her? You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know. So
I like that. I like that because when you said it, like it's not 50-50.
yeah,
Like I remember hearing something before where they were saying like, you know, like the like real relationships aren't 50-50. They're 100-100.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and I feel like people kind of look at it wrong way if they think it's 50-50.
yeah,
Having it be 100-100, like, and somebody might not be at 100% like all the time.
Yeah,
But that's
exactly.
that's why the other person gives it that 100% still, you know? And it's just that layer of support that you're always going to have with your partner.
yeah, dude. So yeah, it's crazy just having that kind of like you said, like that whole parenting thing. It's all new to me, and it's been awesome, dude. You know,
So you're going to wear like dad shoes and like,
oh, dude.
Dude, you gotta get the Monarchs, homie.
I was just about
That's
to
what
say
I'm
that.
saying.
Like they're on the way, dude.
yeah. Hell yeah.
man.
Cargo
No, dude.
shorts and a Kiss the Chef apron, dude.
Oh man, it's funny. I was telling Ellie, like, I was like, I would have never been caught dead going out in like sweats and shit to the store.
I'm the same way.
Dude, like, I like wearing my pants and like looking, you know, decent. And like I caught myself going to, I don't remember what store, and I'm like, damn, I had like fucking like baby like drool and milk on my shirt, like, you know.
Ugh.
Like total dad.
Wore it like a badge of honor, huh?
Yeah, I was like, damn, I never in a million years, dude, would I have seen myself like this. But
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
would clown on the guy that would be walking around with like the baby drool on.
Yeah, I would just look at him and be like, psh, you
Fucking
know,
loser.
It's like, can't even wash his shirt before he goes out the house.
dude, like-
Jeez.
20-year-old me would be making fun of me now.
Yeah. Yeah. Word.
I'll do it for you. Homie.
Oh, okay. But yeah, dude, it's been cool. Yeah, dude. Can't wait for her to, you know, I can't wait to see her develop into the person she's gonna be, and like see what she's gonna be into, and just, you know, be there for her and just give her like the best quality of life I can, you know.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Yeah. And
I mean, that's my goal. Like everything else is superficial.
yeah,
You know, just
yeah.
kind of providing like a positive life experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like something that they can look back on and, you know, think that like, oh, I had a good life. You know, I had good parents. We had a healthy home. Like that's the goal, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? Can't wait for her to be the first guest.
What?
I can't wait for her to be a guest.
Yeah. with her own microphone.
Oh,
I
yeah,
already
homie.
started showing her the Jodorowsky films, and
Damn. She's already watched El Topo or what?
oh man,
You put her to sleep to the theme song of Cannibal Holocaust.
that's a sweet song, dude.
No, the Serbian film theme song.
Oh man,
Damn.
where we going?
Damn, Jose walked away. Damn.
And I wanted to take off my jacket.
How do you feel being back on the podcast?
Feels good, dude. I feel like I needed this. Like I'm telling you, dude. Like
It felt weird not seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I got so used to just seeing you and Yareli every week.
Yeah.
I mean, especially her because I see her every day at work. So I don't know. It felt weird.
Yeah,
I
dude.
got lonely.
Dude, I have had a lot of time. I did watch a bunch of movies. It got to
Yeah.
the point where I'm like, dude, I haven't even turned the TV on. Like, if I do, it's just like music, like bedtime music for the baby.
Yeah.
But I got so over it. I'm like, I can't watch another movie, dude. Like, I can't do it. But yeah, dude, it's been nice unplugging too from work, and
When do you go back to work?
I think February 3rd.
You think?
I think because like that whole baby bonding thing. I don't know if it's been a hassle. Or did you take your baby bonding thing?
No, no. When I for both the kids, I just took like a week off, dude.
A week.
Yeah, I just took a week off, and it was mainly to be like there for, the going to the hospital, having the baby, and then bringing him home, and then situate so I can just go back to work. Like, had I not looked at the paperwork that was involved for that and been overwhelmed by it,
Yeah.
at a time where I was already had a lot on my mind because of the baby and stuff, I would have, in retrospect, I would have taken longer. I would have taken more advantage of it.
Yeah.
But kind of like I was telling Fidel, like capitalism doesn't pause
No.
for families,
Yeah.
and so it was kind of like that pressure of like me not being present at work and not making money,
Yeah.
but also to make people's jobs harder because I'm not there,
Yeah.
and then like it's hard not to feel like, oh man, like am I gonna disappoint somebody? Like,
Is the place gonna burn down without you?
yeah. So that's not so much that, but it's like having to have someone like have resentment, or like a
Because they're like covering for you.
yeah, and like
Yeah.
at those times, like especially with like Naraya, like the managers were like, like, hey, congratulations, you need anything, let me know. But like, because it's the cordial thing to do, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like the vibe that I was getting was kind of like, you don't really need to take that much time off. They're babies,
Yeah.
They just didn't get it,
Yeah.
So in retrospect, I wish I would have taken more time because you're taking another whole month off. That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Like, take advantage of that, man. Like,
Yeah.
because you'll miss out. Like, I mean, you'll be home every day, but like really developing that time as a unit with the baby is so crucial, dude.
Yeah.
It's super crucial, like I wish I was like more present like that, not that I was, like I said, I was home every day, but it was as hard to feel like I'm showing up because she's home with the baby, and it's like doing it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would have been nice to just do it, and not
Yeah.
give a shit. Because I mean, those like FMLA and stuff, that's there for a reason, dude, and it's
Yeah.
to protect you. Like in the event that like your employer has an issue with you being gone for so long,
Yeah.
albeit that it's not gonna be something that they pay you like at the same frequency or at the same amount,
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just,
just something
you
that-
you have to make that choice for yourself, And for me at the time too, dude, like, for Naraya, I was working at the hazmat company. I was making pretty good money, And so it was a factor of like, I have to pay rent, and like I that security was like a motivator for me.
Yeah.
So I did what I had to do, and I thought I did what was right.
Yeah.
But like I said, in retrospect, I wish I would have taken a little bit more
Yeah.
time, dude. That would have been tight.
Yeah, I think it depends on your situation
Yeah.
and everything. Because I did think about that, dude. Like in my head, I was kind of like, damn, like I don't want to abandon my cooks like that. I don't want to like, and they were worried, dude. Because I mean, like I did have a lot of responsibility. I do have a lot of responsibility there, but And I thought about that, but then in my head, I'm like, you know, what the fuck? Like, I've worked my ass off since I was 17. Like, I've never taken a real vacation. Like, and when else am I, like, aside from, like, obviously, like, bonding with the baby, like, when else am I going to have, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas off, dude? Like, I'm never going to get that chance again. And so I'm like, I got to go for it. But, yeah, I mean, the process for that is really annoying. And they don't make it easy for you. You know, having to be on the phone for so long.
Dude.
It's almost like they tried to like do it
Make it
on
hard.
purpose. So it's just like to kind of be like psych you out and be like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. You know, so like I luckily it's like, because I never fucking take vacation. I had a lot of days racked up. I had my full 2 weeks of vacation, then I had a lot of sick time available. So I just kind of cashed everything out. So I was able to have something saved up. So
Yeah.
just in case, because I know it takes forever. Like it's still pending in the process, that whole baby bonding thing. So I still haven't seen any money from that. And I just got a message like a couple days ago saying that because of the Christmas thing, it might be delayed a little longer than usual. So we'll see how it goes. But depends. And I mean, the cool thing with that, they're flexible. Like if I do want to go back to work earlier than that, I can. And I could always, like, that job security is there. I know you can stretch it out. I can be off for like another couple months if I wanted to, just with obviously no pay. But
Well, the cool thing about it though is you can break it up.
yeah.
So like so even when you go back, right, and there is a period in time that you wanted to utilize that chunk again, like you can do that. I had a coworker recently who was doing that,
Yeah.
and like I had no idea you can do that. And I was like, fuck, man, like I wish I would have taken advantage, because then I would have done it at least that way. You know what I mean? Like just break it up like a week here, a week there, 2 weeks here. That would have been awesome too.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have anybody who kind of like coached me like that.
It sucks, dude. Yeah, like when you don't have, I mean, it was annoying for us because I know Ellie was having a hard time with it too, and I don't have any experience with that. So we were just asking people, and everyone had something different to say about it. So we weren't even sure like.
Yeah, and
what
then
to do.
in our group of friends, like I was the first one who had kids. So like it's not like I could ask the homies.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, and like the experience that I have like as a kid, seeing like when my siblings were born, like my dad just went to work, dude.
Yeah.
Like the dads just go to work, dude. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't ask like my in-laws, because the same thing. Like they're gonna like, oh, I'm gonna
get your ass
stay
to
with the
work,
baby.
homie.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like it didn't occur to me, that like that was an option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
didn't even know about
Exactly.
it until like, I was talking to my boss and she's like, no, you can take this time off. And she's like, do it, like go for it. I'm like, what? I thought it was just like the mom that gets to do that. And she's like, no, the dads get this now. And I'm like, oh, cool. But
No, it's funny because when I got out of work today, I like was walking out with a couple of the other guys, and we were talking about like, oh, like who has stayed with us like after the holidays, because we hire extra guys for the holidays, and we're like, none of them stayed. We only had 2 extra guys, but both of them are gone now. And then I was like, damn, that sucks. And I was telling them, I was like, it sucks because one of our guys, he's gonna be leaving in January because he's about to have a kid. And then we were talking about that, and then he had mentioned how like when he took his baby bonding time, that he took the whole thing like in this chunk, like the whole thing, and he was saying that like our contractor would call him and be like, hey, you don't have to take it all at once, you can spread it out. Like, so if you want to come back, you can come back.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude.
And then he told him, was like, yeah, that's cool, I'll see you next month.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like capitalism doesn't give a shit, dude.
and
Like,
I think some guys, like one of my cooks had a baby last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to cover this dude for like, 2 months or whatever. And he took a week off. And I asked him, like, you don't wanna take your time, or you wanna split it up and take it like a couple months from now? Or he's like, nah, dude. He's like, I'm good. I'm like, all right. Yeah, I was like, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, dude.
Have you been feeling at all anxious about getting back to work, or like not nervous, but Like just feeling a certain way about the idea of going back to work?
No. You know, I mean, I enjoy my work. I'm just like worried about like after being gone for so long and them not having like a real leader in the kitchen. Like I hope like nobody beefed it with each other. Like I know I'm gonna come back to like
A bunch of
all the
drama.
cheese man, yeah. I'm like, so I'm not looking forward to that. But
You don't like cheese, man, homie? Yeah, that's just tight.
yeah, not that kind of cheese man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I also know that I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't want to leave. Like, especially I think once she gets to that age where she's like, you know, like she can talk and she's gonna not want me to go to work and stuff.
Yeah.
She's all packing my shit. Here you go, Dad. Get
Fuck
out of here.
You said you said that Hollywood lied to you.
Oh, dude, I thought like the water breaks like in the movies, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta rush to work. I get pulled over by the cop, and I'm like, my wife is pregnant. Like, we get escorted. No, I wasn't like that. It was calmer than that.
What were you guys doing when you realized like, oh, we gotta go?
We woke up one morning, and she's like she was like leaking a little, but not like where she was like, damn, like, she thought like she just had to pee really bad.
Yeah.
And then I think she had a checkup that day. And when we got there, we, you know, it was just a normal checkup. They're going to do everything like, you know, like the baby was due the day before, I think, of the checkup. And then she mentioned like, oh, you know, I did leak a little bit. And they checked it out. And it was the water that had ruptured or whatever. So technically water broke.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like in the movies and shit, which I thought that's how it went down. So then immediately they're like, all right, like, did you guys pack your stuff? And like, yeah, we had everything ready in the car. So they're like, all right, like, we're just going to put you in a gown and we're going to like give you your own room and stuff. So I don't know how it was. Did you have your own room?
For Naraya, we did. Like, I mean, the delivery room, normally you're in there by yourself. But they'll move you to another room.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I thought like we were gonna be in a room with like other people, but both times because the delivery room, yeah, we were by ourselves.
Yeah.
And that happened really quick. I feel like what is that called when she starts
Crowning.
not crowning,
Dilating.
like it happened so fast. And you know they checked her out and you're like, oh, you know, you're 3 centimeters or whatever. Then like an hour later I'm like, oh shit, you're 10 centimeters, like you're ready to go. And I'm like, what? Like
those contractions would be wild.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I think she did like 3 pushes and baby was out.
Damn,
oh wow,
that's what's up.
So
how long in total was the labor?
Like 3 hours, I think.
Holy shit.
It was quick. Right, we were there for a while we were just waiting for her to dilate. But like once she actually started giving birth, like it was quick. It was super quick. I'm like, I even told her like, damn, that was fast.
So they didn't have to induce her at all. Or did they like try to expedite like?
Yeah, they did.
So they gave her like Pitocin or whatever.
What? Yeah, whatever, the numbing thing, or
for the epidural.
They gave her an epidural.
Oh, okay.
And
Damn, so she didn't feel it?
no, I felt bad when they gave it that because
It's a big ass needle, huh?
yeah,
And
I
it's
saw
like-
it. I'm like,
it looks like a
oh
hook.
my god, dude.
This shit looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, then, you know, they had to like bend her over and
Yeah.
like, all right, don't move. And I'm like, oh fuck that, dude.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like sometimes Alexis will mention that she'll feel like a sensation, maybe not so much like a pain or whatever, from that.
Yeah, Ellie, I don't know if she feels anything yet, but I have heard like from my boss, she told me that when it's cold, like she still feels like a little pain here and there sometimes from that shot.
Yeah, even though like the kids like are older,
She
you
still
know?
yeah,
like that's like a thing.
yeah. They told me like years later they still feel it. Yeah, dude, crazy, and I could just see like her face, like fuck that, it hurt, dude. I think that was like probably the most painful part for her.
Yeah.
But the
I don't know,
the
I
actual
stubbed my toe, dude. That's pretty painful.
we stepped on a Lego. But yeah, once she gave birth and everything was okay, they did take us to the other room, and luckily we had our own room there too, and I even had my own bed. I'm like, hell yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude. And by this point, like we were awake for so long, dude. I was so tired, and I remember like I fell asleep, and I woke up, and I'm like, what the fuck, like I didn't know if I was dreaming. Like I was that tired, and but yeah, I think after that when I was just like eager to like go home finally, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they kept us like 2 days just to keep an eye, or was it a day? I don't remember, but
It's pretty standard.
yeah, and yeah, they checked her out. Everything was okay, so we went home. And then like 2-3 days later, we had to go back for the checkup, and then everything turned out fine. I'm like, okay, cool. So and then she has her next checkup like next month, I think, or her 2-month checkup, and then I think that's when they give like the vaccines and all that stuff. So that's gonna suck. I wanted to punch the nurse when she was like drawing blood from her and stuff. I'm like, fucking, that sucks, dude.
Dude, no, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because like, I remember for the first time having to take when the kids were like babies to go get their shots, and like, man, it just.
It sucks. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Like those types of cries, you know, like, and I remember specifically, like, I think it was with Naraya one time, like, when she was really little, and she had this, like, if she was expressing herself, it was like she was saying with her eyes, like I trusted you, you know what I mean? At least
Yeah.
that's how it felt to me. And man, like I felt like. I don't know. Like it's hard to explain, like what that feeling is. You know, guilt. You know, but yeah, dude, it's
tough, dude.
it's weird. Like it's a
Yeah.
weird feeling. You know, even if I were to take the kids, like for checkups today, and like you know they had to do
Yeah,
like a shot. I know for a fact that like I can tell you right now that both of them are not going to be down. You know, I can see Joseph like really just freaking out, you know. And
I used to get back. I remember when I was that age, like getting terrible anxiety, dude.
yeah, it would give me anxiety too.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't so much of like the needle poking. I would get anxiety from the way that whatever they were injecting, like the way that would feel, like after they, you know, after they administer it, right? Because it's for me, it just always felt like really intense. You know, even like myself when I was like in times where I had to go to the hospital and they had to give me like morphine, it wasn't like the poke or anything like that. It was like feeling that shit, like it's really
Pump through your
it
blood
feels
and
really
shit,
intense. You know, it always felt really intense to me. So like I would get anxiety from that too.
Yeah, dude. I think that's probably gonna be the toughest thing, but we all got to go through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been I don't know, the experience, dude. It's been great. Yeah, dude, it's just your whole life changes so quickly. And yeah, like you said, now like I can't just leave and just do whatever. You know, everything does revolve around her now, and everything I do, and even just going to like the restroom. Sometimes I gotta like, you know, if you know I have to hand her Ellie, but just like here's the bottle, here's her burpee, you know, here's her pacifier, like then go pee or whatever, you know, like a lot of preparation and stuff. But it, you know, once you start doing it, it's like it becomes like second nature, and you don't really think about it anymore. But yeah, dude, I'm just looking forward to, you know,
What's to come?
yeah, what's to come, and you know the next what the next big thing is, you know, and just watching her, you know, grow and seeing, you know, what kind of person she's gonna become,
Yeah.
and seeing what she's gonna be into, and yeah,
I look forward to you getting like annoyed by the little kid shit that she's gonna start like enjoying like on the TV and listening to.
Dude,
You know,
I'm already like dreading it, dude.
like you're gonna be very familiar with like the baby shows, dude. Like,
Damn, Marvel.
yeah, you're gonna like low key become a fan of some of these things. Like, you're gonna be coming back saying like, you know, when you listen to the music, like
It's not that bad.
it's kind of punk, it's cool.
Yeah, dude. Now I'm already like fucking memorizing like a lot of like the TV like songs that I've been playing for her and stuff. I want her to be like kind of bilingual. So we've been showing her songs called cantincas or I don't know what but it's these little chickens that sing songs like popular songs, but they sing a Spanish version and then after that they sing the same song but in English. So I've been playing a lot of that for her and she likes it. But as fuck, I'm like, damn, I'm learning Spanish too.
Finally, maybe you can finally say Yareli's name.
Yeah, Lorelli. But yeah, I have a bunch of books too. I was like, damn, so it's Rojo, not Rojo,
Damn,
That's crazy, huh?
It's Jose, not Jose.
It really?
It's Jose.
No, but yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm diving into shit that I would have never thought I'd be diving into. Like yeah, kid music, kid books, things like that. Stuff that I mean, shit that I'm sure my parents
Has a word come up, like a Spanish word, where you're just like, damn, I've been saying that shit wrong this whole time?
I'm trying to think.
Because there's a lot of like proper Spanish
Yeah.
that I'm just like, when I hear it, I'm like, what the fuck? That's how you say that?
Some of those songs, I'm like, I never knew that's what that meant or something. Like, yeah, little words here and there. Like, I'm surprised. Nothing crazy because, I mean, I'm sure, like, once I, get, like, books for, when they're, 4 or 5, like, then I'm really going to have struggle with the Spanish stuff. But,
All right, so I want to ask you something, and I want to know if, like, you're able to articulate or answer it, So what was that feeling you had, like, you holding her the first time? Like, what was going through your head? Like, what?
dude, it was overwhelming, dude.
Yeah?
I didn't cry. A lot of people, like, had told me that they cried during it, and I didn't cry when she came out just because I think I was so overwhelmed with different emotions that I was kind of numb in a weird way. Like, I was holding her, I'm like, damn, like, I don't know how to feel right now. Like, obviously, like, I was happy and stuff, but, like, it was just, like, I don't know, dude. There's no other way I was just, like, overwhelmed with, like, joy and happiness. And, like I said, because, like, in, like, a matter of, like, 10 seconds, like, any stress, any, like, weight I had just went away as soon as she was out. And it was just crazy, like, that sudden shift, like, of emotions.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to put it in words. But yeah, it did feel unreal.
You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, holy shit, she's here.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. Like, that. I mean, that's how, like, I felt,
Yeah,
you kind of don't know.
It takes you a while to process what's going on.
You're just kind of, like, stuck in this moment. You're like, say, I remember, like, for me, like, Naraya was my first kid. And then, like, I remember saying her name, and it could have just been, like, her hearing my voice or whatever. But, like, I remember her, like, kind of looking over at me, and I was just trying to, like, just kind of touch, and she, like, grabbed onto my finger. And I just, in that instant, it was kind of like, oh my God, like, this is, like this is happening, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nothing else mattered. Like, everything else kind of just,
Yeah,
no
dude.
other thoughts. Like, it was purely, like, in this one little moment, like, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on around me. And it's just like, oh, fuck. Like, this is what it's like.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think even, like, I was so into that moment that, like, even when the nurse is like, oh, you want to cut the umbilical cord? I'm like, what? It's like, I was zoning out. It's weird, dude. I think I did cry. Not at the hospital. I cried, like, maybe a week later. It was funny, dude. Like, I was so tired. I'm like, I'm gonna, like, lay down and, like, maybe try to nap. And Ellie was on the couch, like, she was holding her, and I think we put on Matilda, like, just as a background movie.
Yeah.
And I was like, we were, like, watching it, and dude, that's such a wholesome fucking movie, dude. I just started crying, dude. I looked over at at Emily, and I was like, "Fuck!" I started tearing up, and I told Ellie like, "Damn, it took a week for it to like really fucking hit me."
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Because like after you have kids, like your perspective, like on moments that you see, like in movies or like a music video, or you read like in a book or something, it hits different. You know, like when it has to do with like the relationship between like a parent and their child, or something happens to a child, like from the child's perspective. You know, like you have like a different way that you kind of react to that. You know, like say before I had kids, it was, I mean, I didn't know, like I didn't have kids, so like I didn't have like a child that you know made me feel some kind of way about it. You know, like for instance, like the movie like I Am Sam. You know, like that's a movie that like, dude, I can't keep it together during that movie.
I've only seen that movie once. I'm never watching it again.
And I like knowing as a parent now, like, dude, I can only imagine like I won't be able to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember watching like Reign Over Me, you know, with Adam Sandler and Don Cheadle, and now as a parent, like having a different way that I feel what Adam Sandler's character is going through in that movie. It's like it hits different, dude. You're like the pain that people feel, you know, things like that. So, it's just crazy, like how that kind of it shifts that like perspective, you know, like you, because now you're a parent.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, even like when I drive with her in the car, like I'm fucking careful. Like, like
Hell yeah.
I never gave a shit either. But yeah, just everything I do, like you know, like everything. You look at life, like I guess like through different goggles, you know, and like I have to be careful with, not just with her obviously, but like even with myself, like as far as like I guess just like making sure that like I'm taking care of myself so I can take care of her too.
Exactly. It's having a little bit more mindfulness.
Yeah.
And doing things with a little bit more intention, because everything that you're doing has an effect on this person, you know?
Yeah.
And your responsibility to that person like is affected by your decisions, your choices, you know? So having that mindfulness and that intentionality behind everything you do is super, super important. And like that, and that's, I would say, your instincts kicking in, you know, like as a parent.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and that's like another thing, dude. Like you just have to trust your gut with things like this, you know, like, yeah, do your research on whatever, you know, get opinions, but it's like at the end of the day, you have to trust your gut with whatever it is, you know? Because I mean, only you know what's gonna be best for her, you know, or him, or whatever. But
and if there's any advice that I can give you, like it would be, because I mean, you're gonna watch her grow. Like, you're not gonna get it perfect, like every time, you know, and you have to make sure that you're showing yourself grace when those moments happen, you know, because it's super easy to get caught up in like, oh man, like I've done something super horrible, because sometimes your patience can run thin, you know, because life happens, dude, you know, and things of that nature, you know, making the wrong choice, you know, hurting their feelings, you know, and it's bound to happen, you know, and you can't internalize that and, you know, make yourself like this horrible person, or, you know, like dwell on it. Like you have to show yourself grace in those moments, because it's just going to help you kind of like navigate when things get difficult, and you, I mean, it's a learning process anyways, you know?
yeah.
So, I mean, that's my best advice, you know, cause like, I feel like the thing that I struggle with the most as a parent is that, you know, like I am so hard on myself when I make mistakes, you know, like when I don't get it right, you know, I'm super hard on myself, and I have to work on showing myself more grace in those moments. So like, that would be my advice to you as you, as you go through this experience for yourself.
Note taken.
Yeah.
I didn't see you write it down.
Mental note.
Note not taken.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I like, man. Yeah, like it's something that like I think I was at the right time finally. Like, you know, like I was at a place in my life where like I'm definitely one of those people that like if I wasn't ready, I would know, like for sure. Like it took, you know,
Yeah.
it took 34 years for me to be ready. You
Yeah,
know?
and that's dope.
Yeah, and
That's
That's
dope.
good.
Like not a lot of people put thought into it like that, or wait, you know, long enough to trust themselves, you know,
Yeah.
because from my perspective, like you didn't seem like nervous, you didn't seem like anxious. You actually, in fact, seemed a little bit more like in like you were so like involved, like you seemed
Yeah.
so motivated,
Very
to,
sure.
to very sure. You're very certain, you know.
Yeah.
Like it was funny. We were talking like we weren't even like we didn't worry about you, you know, like because you never
never
made
do
it,
anyway, so.
you never made it you never made it seem, at least to like to me, or you know, that you were like,
like, worried
unsure,
or
like you were
something, yeah.
worried, like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this, you know.
Yeah.
Like you seemed like, here we are, this is what's happening, you know, I'm prepared for this, like I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I can, where I'm ready for this, and then you just dove right in, like as if you knew what the assignment was,
Yeah.
you know. And I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's cool.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, like, I think the only thing I was worried about was just like for her to be healthy, you know, and like, you know, for the whole birth to go good, I guess. Like it, you know, everything would turn out well. I think that was the only part I was like nervous about, but I didn't have like any real jitters. I wasn't like, because Ellie kept asking me too, like, are you nervous? I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, the only thing I was nervous about was like the whole. I hate being in hospitals, you know, like
Oh, the hospitals are just
yeah,
the worst.
I just that whole thing. It wasn't a bad experience, but it just like
It's
wasn't-
overwhelming.
Yeah, it is overwhelming.
It's very overwhelming. Like being in a hospital in general is overwhelming. But
Even
like,
for like checkups, even though like I know she's healthy and okay,
Yeah.
like I'm like fuck, like just tell me everything's okay so I can get out of here, you know? Like,
yeah, because I mean, like, you never know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you like, dude, I know nothing. Like, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a nurse or anything. So like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, and then, you know, oh, if something is like a concern,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, like how did I not notice? You know, like, dude, and I'm an overthinker, dude. So I mean, being in a situation like that, I get you, man. Like it's like
Yeah.
fuck.
But yeah, and I think what helped me the most, like I said, with Ellie being so like grounded and having like a good head on her shoulders, like it made me calm.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay, I don't need to worry because, you know, she's gonna be there and she's gonna like she knows what to do, and like, you know, whenever I was unsure, like I would ask her a million questions. Like
She's all, shut the fuck up.
it's like, dude, just go. No, but like, yeah, like even like,
Had the doctors remove you? I can't.
Here's a lollipop.
I
Go
can't
sit
do
there.
it anymore. He's asking too many questions at the wrong time.
yeah, like I mean, I was like, you know, I didn't know babies get acne. I didn't know like, there's like a lot of things. I'm like, is this normal? Is this normal? Like, you know, is the head shape normal? Like, is what's, you know, and
Just mold it.
just push it together.
Yeah, it's still soft, so just mold it.
But
It's like, why does this baby look like a xenomorph?
Why does it look like Arnold from Hey Arnold?
but yeah, dude, like I mean, just I did ask the doctors like a million questions, but yeah, I mean,
Well, that's good though. I mean,
Yeah.
like the only bad questions are the ones that you're not asking. You know what I mean? It shows, if anything, at least from my perspective, it shows that, you know, you're taking the initiative, you know, in making sure that your child is
Yeah.
okay. You know, that you're advocating and trying to facilitate like a healthy start.
yeah,
You know, so I mean that's there's nothing wrong with that. You know, had you not asked questions and kept those concerns to yourself, you know, that might be a different story.
yeah.
But I feel like you're doing the right thing by putting your best foot forward on that.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, I think that's the only like I said, time I was nervous was just like the being at the hospital and just hoping that everything goes well. But other than that, like it's been like I don't know, like kind of a smooth ride.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Everything just kind of falls into place. You know, it is a lot of learning. I built so much shit. I'm pretty much a handyman now.
If that's the case, I got this one.
And like one thing I didn't realize was just how much shit you gotta learn to do with one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like carrying the baby, just opening doors, making bottles, like
See,
little
you're
things that you don't
already
think
fucking
about.
up, dude. You're already fucking up. See, you gotta get the swaddle right, dude.
Oh, I
like
know, dude.
the harness. You gotta get that
Put it
dialed
in
in,
your
dude.
backpack, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was YouTubing it the other day because I was confused. Like, how the fuck do you do this? You know, but
Just put it in your backpack.
get one of those cat ones that has the bubble. But yeah, it's just little things like that that you don't think about and all that, you know. And they're just like little like gadgets that just make your whole experience so much easier, you know, like fucking
Baby monitors, like
baby
stuff like that.
monitor, like the freaking wipe warmers and stuff,
Bottle warmers,
bottle warmers, yeah.
like
Just-
the stuff to make like baby puree.
oh
So, like
yeah,
like
yeah.
to, when you want to start introducing like more solids.
Yeah, so, and I already got all that too, and luckily, like you know, we did get a lot of like diapers and wipes and all kinds of clothes and all random stuff like for the baby shower. So we hadn't really had to buy anything like
That's good.
big out of pocket yet. So that's been good, yeah. And I feel like right now they don't really need too much anyways, but I'm looking forward to, you know, she gets to the toy stage because like dude, toys were like a big part of my life growing up.
Dude, I feel that, and it's funny how different babies like develop, and they have different interests in different like toys and stuff.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like Naraya never had like a baby phase where she would carry babies and like want to feed a baby with like a little bottle. It wasn't like her thing, you know. And then like my sister's daughter, my niece, she's like that's her thing. Like so like for Christmas we got her like this where she can do like a little checkup on the little baby gurney, you know, like it's super cute. Dude. She loved it, you know. But she'll walk around, she'll like, oh, baby's crying. She'll walk over, and go, oh, shh, you know, and start trying to like shush the baby, you know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see. Like,
What
I'm
they're
interested.
gonna be
I'm
into
interested
it.
to see like where how she develops into
Yeah.
that as well. You know, like what kind of like what piques her interest. You know,
Yeah,
like is she gonna
'cause-
be like more into animals and like squishy, like you know, like plushy things. You know.
Yeah, because I've had nieces that were like into like the whole like Barbie and stuff like that, and then I've had other ones that never played with them. They just wanted like Legos and
Word.
so yeah, I'm interested too. Like I wonder, you know, what aisle is gonna be my aisle,
Dude, and
Or
it's so
aisle.
cool because like I think one of my favorite parts about parenting is like because my kids are older and they have like things we can play. Like I get to play again, you know. Like
Yeah.
I get to build Legos again. I get to take the time and do that, you know. Engage in like my imagination how I used to as a kid because like my children are depending on me to help them like foster that, right? So like the playing with Legos, like right now playing Fortnite with Joseph, you know, he's 5 years old. And we're playing together and he gets a kick out of it, you know? So it's like I get to enjoy those types of things again as I did when I was a kid. Like Joseph knows what a LAN party is. So like we'll set up like a monitor and we'll put the headset and like we'll play with Jacob and Lehia and run squads like that. And it's like, bro, like the last time I had like a legit LAN party is when I was a kid, you know? So like it's super cool that I get to kind of like relive that part of my life experience by engaging with like my kids like that, you know, and it's cool. And what's dope about that is like you're seeking a connection by doing that, you know, and it's no different from like baby bonding because they're always gonna be your baby, and that's just another way to bond as they grow, you know, and that's dope.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm stoked to that. I can start buying her Disney movies and all that. So
The live action ones,
the good ones, yeah.
the good ones.
Well, I mean, you know, man, like if you ever have questions, like anything, you know, like I'm not gonna make you feel bad or judge you on anything, you know, like
I'll make you feel
no question is gonna be silly to me. Like, you know, it takes a tribe, dude, you know, and like I got your back like that. So if you ever want, like, hey, the baby seems kind of sick, like, or whatever.
Do I
you know?
have to feed her?
I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you bad words.
How long can they go without food? You know, like realistically.
Hey, can I give her Dr. Pepper?
Oh man.
Your search history, like, are babies allergic to marijuana?
Yeah, I'm gonna teach her bad words, dude.
All the bad words.
I'm like, heck,
You gotta say it in Spanish
Frick.
though too.
frick,
In Spanish too.
damn, frick,
Puto.
fricko. Damn, I didn't realize this. Which I'm glad that this conversation was gonna go on this long.
It could be
So
a
I-
two-parter, dude.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna end it on this one. Like, for this will be its own episode. So, but it was tight hearing. I was very curious in hearing
dude,
about your
I haven't
experience.
really talked to anyone too much about this. I haven't told anyone. So you know, it is.
Because I was
nice
like trying to like check up on you guys as much as I could, but I also didn't want to like feel like I was bothering. So that's why.
no, and I would feel bad. Dude, I'm already bad with replying, and like when I'm at home, dude, like it's rare that like like now that I don't have work, I don't have to be checking my phone.
Yeah.
So like I remember like I was telling Ellie, fuck, Fidel texted me like a couple hours ago and I haven't replied, and I would just forget because you know.
But I
I'm
mean,
busy.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But still, like I would feel bad. I'm like, damn.
I don't like
okay.
talking to them either.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, the baby babysitting. I have an excuse now.
Yeah. Oh, I have.
He texted me, fuck you. And then he put, sorry, the baby had the phone.
oh shit, that's hilarious.
No, but like, I was trying to like ease up on it too, just because I was like, you know, their new parent, like he's a new parent and like they just had the baby and I don't want to make them feel like they have to respond right now.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's kind of like, you know, when someone passes away. Like
Yeah.
I know that like I'd prefer people not like bombard me
Yeah.
with like condolences. Like that's just a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so I look at like that in a similar aspect. You know, like their focus is on the baby, on adjusting their
Yeah.
lives now to this new like dynamic.
Yeah.
And I don't know like how overwhelming that might be for somebody. So like it's kind of like I'm here if you need me, you know. Otherwise, like space is what like I could give you as a gift, you know.
Yeah.
Like until you know you need me.
And
Yeah.
dude, that leads me to another thing. Like, shout out to people that don't have like immediate family and like don't have that kind of support. Because like whether it's just like two parents taking like being like the two parents taking care of the newborn, or just not having that kind of support. Like, dude, like me and Ellie have, you know, her family. We have my family. Like, I know that if I ever did want to do something or like some kind of emergency,
Yeah.
like the baby has somewhere to be and
Yeah.
like, a safe space, you know. And I can't imagine like someone not having that,
Dude.
because how hard that would be. Just because like I said, like it is I feel like you do get used to it, but it is a lot of work, especially, you know, in the very beginning. It could be overwhelming, and you know, like I know like not a lot of people have that kind of support. So like shout out to them, dude, because like like you're real ones, dude, because I can't imagine.
So what I'm hearing is you are a Christian now, because you sound like you feel blessed, dude.
Damn.
Dude, I feel this overwhelming faith coming over me.
Yeah. So now you
Yeah.
have to start wearing trucker hats, grow out your facial hair, and start going by Ed.
Ed,
You're a dad now, dude.
dude.
Ed Dog, what's up, homie?
Dude, I went about a month without shaving.
Damn,
hated
I didn't see
hate
it.
No, dude. I told her I think this is the longest I've ever had my beard.
Should've
I
at least sent
couldn't
me a
do it, dude.
picture.
I couldn't do
Fuck,
it.
Like Teen Wolf and shit.
I was looking like that, dude.
Damn.
No picture?
Nah, dude, I couldn't. In the bathroom, I shaved and I left the mustache. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I
Just
gave myself a little pencil mustache. Yeah, I did. Hitler or what, dude? Oh man, but yeah, dude. Like, yeah, dude. Like it. I'm thankful, you know, that I feel like we had her at the right place at the right time, and
That's good.
you know, the support from friends and family have been, you know, awesome. And you know, shout out to everyone who's reached out to us in one way or another and checked in or just asked, you know.
Yeah, or even fucked off.
Yeah, or even fucked off and left me alone. Cool, thank you. But,
It's funny. What?
I'm just kidding.
No, it's funny because like sometimes I don't realize how people see like our friendship because I'm always getting questions like pertaining to you. Like especially this time, I kept getting like, oh, how are Eddie and Yareli with the baby? I was like, I don't know, like I'm not there, like.
It's like, damn, what kind of friend are you?
Yeah, and it's like what the fuck, like Sydney especially, all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Oh, like how's the baby? Have you seen the baby yet? Like, how are they doing? I'm just like, you have his number, like.
I think it is like Jose mentioned, and you like it is like kind of like weird. It is like you said, it is when someone like passes away. It's like, do you text them? And if you do,
Yeah.
like, what do you say? Do you give them space?
And exactly, like, because I mean, when you're the person who's receiving the condolences, you're the person who's receiving, like, you know, that those like lines of support. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, how am I supposed to respond to that? You know,
Yeah.
like, thank you. No, I don't need anything. Because I mean, I don't want to make anybody feel bad, like that. You know, like, or that I don't want them to reach out to
Yeah.
me. So like, it's like, how do I be cordial about this? You know, like. That's why for me, I could just like, man, I'd rather just offer space, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just to give whoever it is, whatever it is they're going through, the time and the space that they need to process and then emerge like when they're prepared, you know?
Yeah, and I think because I don't post too much on social media, like the last picture I posted a couple days ago of her, like a lot of people, I got a lot of replies like, oh, you know, how is she? And I realized I'm like, shit, like I haven't really given an update
Yeah.
on it, you know. So a lot of people were like kind of in the dark about it. And,
Yeah.
they were asking me, you know, like, how is she? You know, is everything, you guys have everything you need and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, we're good. You know, she's good. Everything's fine. But yeah, it's just, it is weird. Like, you know, like,
Yo, she does
Well-
need new drumsticks.
like, dude, she's laying on that drone, that Fidel.
If anything, man, I look forward to being able to do things now, like since you have the baby, where you know it's now my family and your family can now get together and do something, you know,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
you know as the baby gets older, you know, bring
He's
around
on
the kid,
busy.
bring around the kids and stuff. I'm busy that day. But you know, I mean, I look forward to that because I mean, like now, right now, it's like the three of us right here, like about ourselves, you know. And like anytime that you've ever come to my house or whatever, it's just been you and we've been kicking it, you know.
Yeah.
But like now, since you're in tow, like it's gonna be a little different because now you're gonna have another two people that you're gonna be bringing
Yeah,
around,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and like
Just leave him at home, dude.
yeah, just abandon them, dude.
Tight. I'm down.
I like how I always tell you that. I was like, dude, who's more important? Just abandon your family, dude.
Yeah, no.
Dude.
All right,
Yeah, dude.
you convinced me.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm looking forward. Like I've always been like, I like going out and like going to museums and shit. Like now I have like, I guess like I have no excuse not to do it. You know, when she's a little older.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Like I'm stoked to see, you know, what the future holds, and like I'm stoked for everyone to meet her, and
Yeah.
you know, for her to-
Has anybody outside of the family met the
No.
baby?
No, I think just 'cause it's been so cold and
Yeah.
like
Plus, people are like passing around like a lot of like different viruses right now. There's like a
Yeah.
stomach
I
bug
know.
that's gone
I
around.
just got over being sick.
yeah.
Oh, thanks. I was kidding. No, but like I know that like a lot of people are getting sick right now. Like
Yeah.
both with like I know there's like a stomach bug going around, and then as well as just you know your standard this tis the season, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it's you're better off.
And the bird flu's back.
Yeah, I know. By
yeah,
the cows?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what the fuck. That is.
Yeah, it's in cow's milk or something. But yeah, dude. So yeah, she's in this really like fragile stage. So I'm
Oh,
like,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I just don't like.
100%.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks. I'm like, how I want to like take her out and like, but it's just it has been cold and you know I want her to kind of.
Build up immunity,
Yeah,
exposed to the
yeah.
world, you know.
So
yeah.
right now it's just mostly me and Ellie, and then just my family, you know, here and there. But now none of my friends or anything, nobody's met her yet.
Thanks.
No, I mean it's good. You're
I have her in the car. You want to see?
she's out in the chair in the porch, shivering.
Fuck. No, but yeah, I was very curious. I couldn't wait to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, he's a dad now.
Yeah, I was looking forward to when he's like, "Oh, me and Eddie," and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm super down." You know.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so this episode will officially be the last episode of the year.
Tight.
So I'm gonna end it there. So happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Later.